Death threats are rising against the Supreme Court. The government is now preparing for a surge of violence after the court's upcoming decision on abortion.
Federal agencies are investigating multiple warnings of attacks. Caitlin Burke has this look at the possible fallout if Roe v. Wade is reversed.
The threats began just after the leak of Justice Samuel Alito's draft opinion on overturning Roe v. Wade earlier this month. Social media users then began threatening to storm the Supreme Court, burn it down, and murder justices and their clerks. Not long after, this fence went up.
The good men and women at Homeland Security have been right before, and I have to assume they're right in this case. And so the threat level has increased significantly since that draft was improperly released. But we can't let that in any way intimidate our federal judges and or the rest of us.
A DHS memo warns that a broad spectrum of domestic extremists are adopting the narratives surrounding abortion rights. And while abortion-related violence is historically associated with those who oppose abortion, threats are now also coming in from those on the pro-choice side.
These are the same radical groups who want to transform fundamentally the American society. And our society was originally built as a freedom-loving, God-loving society.
Protests surrounding abortion rights have largely been peaceful. However, the office of a pro-life organization in Wisconsin was recently vandalized and damaged by fire. This message left on the building's wall. Experts worry the recent mass shooting in Buffalo, New York, also has implications on the potential violence surrounding a Roe decision.
They're misinformed. They're listening to the mainstream media who are feeding those types of violence and disinformation about abortion, about all of this stuff. And yes, there's a risk here that people like that are going to stoke further, not just disagreements, but actually foment unrest and violence.
The Department of Homeland Security says it remains committed to protecting Americans' right to peacefully protest and will continue to work with its law enforcement partners to ensure no acts of violence are committed. Caitlin Burke, CBN News, Washington.